The volume of a cube is increasing at a constant rate of 36 cubic inches per minute. Let's just start writing. The volume of a cube is increasing, so it's going to be positive 36 cubic inches per minute. At the instant when the volume of the cube is 9 cubic inches, what is the rate of change of the surface area of the cube? Oh my goodness, there's a lot we don't know. A lot we don't know. So let's just jump in at the very end. And the very end of this is going to answer the question of what is the surface area. So the surface area of a cube, and you just picture it like a 6-sided die, like you'd roll dice. So if you had a cube, you would have, oh, let's draw it just for fun. When I was in elementary school, they showed us how to draw this. I'm trying to remember. There we go. So there it is. We would have 6 sides, so the area is 6, and each side is a square, and we'll call the length of each side x. And it's a cube, so they're all the same. There we go, 6x squared. And so let's just jump in and take a derivative. So the derivative of that would be dA dt equals 12x dx dt. So really we've come to the realization that there's a lot we don't know. We don't know x, we don't know dx dt, we don't know a lot of stuff, right? So we've really got to back up and do a lot of work. So I'd love to just keep going with this problem and be like, oh, dA dt equals 12 times, oh, I don't know again, you know, that sort of thing. So we have some problems. So let's move forward. Even though there's a truck outside that's backing up, you might can hear it beeping. Let's move forward by finding out it's beeping again. There we go. Actually, we are moving backwards, so what an appropriate sound that is. You may not be able to hear it, I'm not sure, but all right, we are going to find the x and the dx dt, and we know some stuff about volume, so let's find that. Let's just start writing down things about volume. The volume of a cube is x cubed, okay? So let's move forward with that. Oh, the volume is 9. Why don't we start here? I don't know, just didn't. No big deal. X cubed. So x is the cube root of 9. Whatever that is, get a decimal if you want. I'm going to leave it as the cube root of 9, actually. So now we know the length of x is the cube root of 9. All right? Well, we still don't know the rate at which x is changing. So let's figure that out. Let's switch colors once again. What color shall I use? Let's use black. Volume is x cubed. Why'd you write it again? Because I'm about to do something else with that same equation. What am I going to do? Find dx dt, which is going to involve a derivative. So let's take the derivative. dv dt equals 3x squared dx dt. Oh, lucky us, we know dv dt. Lucky us, we know x. It's the cube root of 9, and we do have to square it. And then dx dt, and we're about to find out what dx dt is. All right, our work is getting a little jumbled here. Sorry about that. At least it's in different colors. Something I learned in college, like make your work different colors so it doesn't all run together, and then it ran together. Oh well. Okay, 36 divided by 3, also divided by the cube root of 9 squared. Let's do some parentheses around that. Math cube root of 9. And we're going to square that whole thing. And that will tell us what dx dt is, and that's it. And I do want to save that, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it d. You can call it, well, you can call it d, you can call it x, call it whatever you want, but just don't forget what you called it. So in my calculator, this 2.773 is going to be stored as d. There we go. So as I move forward with this 2.773, I'm actually going to use, from my calculator, I'm going to use D. All right, we're looking for the rate of change of the area at that moment. Let's come back to this. We'll type that in the calculator, and we'll do it. So here we go. 12 times the cube root of 9 times D, or actually, you could even just say, well, you know what, I know that answer. I'm going to go up and retrieve that answer and press enter there. So I could retrieve D, or I could just get that. Just make sure you're getting the right thing. And we will write 69.225 8, 3 decimal places, always, at least. Okay, we're dealing with the rate of change of area. Area is going to be measured in square units, in this case inches, so it's square inches. And it is a rate of change, and that means it's going to be per, in this case, minutes. There it is.